everybody. It's Seth Jones, Editorial Director of Landscape Management Magazine with
Scott Hollister, your Editor-in-Chief, and we are wrapped up here at Equip Expo 2025. Been a hectic, busy, rewarding few days here in Louisville. Seth, what are some of your big takeaways from everything we saw and did?
You know, I think the biggest takeaway is just the positivity everyone had in this building today. It's just over the 3 days, either being out in the demo yard, seeing like long lines just for folks wanting to test drive equipment and being excited to do it. Whenever I would do an interview, it would be really funny because I would have someone mic'd up and I'd be talking to them, and then people would just kind of come gather around to hear what the guy, because they were just so, everyone's just so interested in what's going on at this show, and there's just a lot of news in this show. It's just exciting for me.
Yeah, it was. I noticed that too, and I visited booths big and small. Saw our friends at Staple Wasp. I saw Page Irrigation, some software providers. You know, big companies like Crest and Cenex and Greenworks, and almost to a booth and to a company, they just talked about the positivity and the buzz that they had, largely, Wednesday and Thursday, and even there was a good traffic here on Friday as well. So I think people got business done, and they were companies were very happy about it, and the contractors we spoke to were also super fired up.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can go all the way down to past Freedom Hall. It's a long walk, and you go in over there, and there's a lot of folks over there too, and you kind of wonder how their week goes, and they're happy over there too. I did think it's I got a nice compliment for during the show. I was told by one of the Equip folks that our LM150 panel was perhaps the best attended of that type of panel, which now, trust me, I know Marty Grunder got a lot more people than we did, and the Savannah Banana guy packed the house, but that was a nice compliment. I was happy to hear that it was a good crowd out there.
Yeah, and I enjoyed doing that. We had a session, it was our LM150 Leadership Insights, so we had a couple, we had Chris Sensky, Larry Ryan, our good friend Larry Ryan, and Drew Christopher with Vistera up there, just to kind of share some thoughts and tips for companies on growth, on business success. These are the top companies in the industry. It was nice to have them up there. It was a really good response. We're looking forward to ramping it up, doing it again next year. You and I each hosted one educational session on behalf of LM. I did one on company culture this morning, that despite an early hour, man, still had a really nice crowd in there, and they were totally plugged into what our panelists were saying. Lots of really awesome questions, and so I thought that was really valuable. And then you actually had a nice little sit down with our friend Larry.
Yeah, I had a fireside chat with Larry. That was nice. I had a good crowd, and it was just, it was a chance to just talk to him for an hour, and then after the meeting was over, people came up just to talk to him, and he's just so well respected and such a nice guy. So that was a good one. But yeah, good show, real good show. I do want to give a shout out. We had some new folks that joined our team this year. We had Peyton Simchek, Nathan Mader, and Nate Stoltman came out, and they're all three young go-getters, and they really upped Scott and I's energy, so thank you guys for your hard work.
And we needed that. We needed the energy up.
Yeah. So, and now we got about a week back in the office, and we'll see you guys all at Elevate. So,
be at Elevate, and we've already started planning for next year here at Equip, some cool stuff, so stay tuned for that, and we really appreciate you following along all this week. Once again, I'm Scott Hollister.
I'm Seth Jones. Thanks for watching us here on Landscape Management TV. We'll see you at Elevate.